Welcome back to BNB Spoilers channel. Today, we delve into the latest drama rocking the bold and the beautiful. Brooke Logan is poised to make a game-changing move as the new CEO of Forrester Creations, but her decision comes with seismic repercussions for the Forrester family, her relationship with Ridge, and the company's future. What consequences will follow Brooke's shocking announcement? Let's dive into the details and explore the twists and turns ahead. Brooke's CEO announcement sends shockwaves through the Forrester family. The moment Brooke Logan goes live with her announcement as Forrester Creations' new CEO, the fallout begins. Carter Walton sets up a slick live stream to reveal Brooke's leadership role, and within minutes, social media is ablaze with reactions. At the Forrester mansion, Ridge, Steffy, Eric, and Taylor watch the broadcast in stunned silence. Ridge's face darkens with disbelief as Brooke confidently addresses the public. "This decision wasn't easy," Brooke says, her voice steady, "but Forrester Creations deserves strong leadership during this time of transition." For Ridge, this is more than a professional blow, it's deeply personal. Taylor, ever the voice of comfort, places a reassuring hand on his shoulder. "This just proves what we'd been saying all along," she murmurs, her tone heavy with vindication. Steffy, on the other hand, seethes with anger. "Typical Logan behavior," she snaps. "First Hope manipulates her way into power, and now Brooke thinks she can waltz in and take over?" Even Eric, usually a peacemaker, finds himself questioning Brooke's motives. The announcement not only deepens the divide between the Logans and the Forresters, but also sets the stage for an emotional confrontation between Ridge and Brooke. The fallout from Brooke's decision will ripple through both families, reshaping alliances and reigniting old rivalries. Brooke's justification, duty or manipulation? In Brooke Logan's mind, taking on the CEO role is a necessary sacrifice. Despite her reservations about Carter Walton's methods, she believes her leadership is essential to stabilizing Forrester Creations during this tumultuous period. "This isn't about power," she tells herself. "It's about protecting the company until the Forresters can reclaim it." But is Brooke truly acting out of duty, or is there a deeper, more personal motivation at play? Her history with Ridge Forrester looms large over this decision. By stepping into the CEO role, Brooke isn't just challenging the Forrester family's authority, she's sending a message to Ridge about her independence and strength. Hope Logan plays a pivotal role in convincing Brooke to take the position. "You're exactly what this company needs," Hope insists. "The Forresters will never admit it, but they need someone like you to steer the ship." Hope's unwavering support gives Brooke the push she needs to accept Carter's offer, but it also ties Brooke's decision to the growing Logan-Forrester divide. While Brooke frames her decision as selfless, her actions inevitably create a rift between her and Ridge. As she steps into the spotlight, Ridge begins to question everything he thought he knew about her. Carter Walton's bold gamble. Carter Walton's decision to appoint Brooke as CEO is a strategic masterstroke, but it's also a high-risk move that could backfire spectacularly. Carter is banking on Brooke's reputation and business acumen to solidify his position at Forrester Creations, but he underestimates the emotional fallout his choice will cause. For Carter, this isn't just about running a company, it's about reshaping its culture. By placing Brooke at the helm, he's making a statement about the future of Forrester Creations, a future where the Logans hold the reins. However, Carter's gamble alienates the Forrester family, particularly Ridge and Steffy. "He's destroying everything we've worked for," Ridge fumes. Steffy echoes her father's sentiment, calling Carter's actions a betrayal of the highest order. Carter, however, remains confident in his decision. "Brooke is the leader we need right now," he tells Hope during a private conversation. "She understands the stakes, and she has the vision to take this company to the next level." Whether his confidence is justified remains to be seen, but one thing is certain, Carter's bold move has set the stage for an explosive power struggle. Steffy Forrester's resentment boils over. For Steffy Forrester, Brooke's appointment as CEO is the ultimate insult. Already furious over Hope's influence at Forrester Creations, Steffy sees Brooke's new role as yet another example of the Logans overstepping their bounds. "This is exactly why we can't trust them," Steffy tells Taylor during a heated conversation. "They say they're here to help, but all they care about is taking what's ours." Her anger isn't just about the company, it's about the long-standing rivalry between the Logans and the Forresters, a feud that has defined her family's history. Steffy's resentment fuels her determination to fight back. She begins to rally her allies within the company, brainstorming ways to regain control and restore the Forrester name to its rightful place. "We can't just sit back and let this happen," she declares. "We have to act now." Steffy's resolve sets the stage for a dramatic showdown with Brooke, one that could reshape the future of Forrester Creations, and the dynamics between the two families. Ridge Forrester, a man torn between love and loyalty. No one feels the weight of Brooke's decision more than Ridge Forrester. For Ridge, Brooke's acceptance of the CEO role is a betrayal on multiple levels. It's not just about the company, it's about their relationship and everything they've been through together. Watching the live stream at the Forrester mansion, Ridge's emotions are written all over his face. As Brooke announces her new role, Ridge can't help but feel a pang of anger and sadness. "She knew this would hurt me," he thinks, his mind racing with doubts and regrets. Taylor, ever the supportive presence, steps in to offer comfort. "This isn't your fault," she tells him. "Brooke made her choice. Now it's time for you to make yours." Taylor's words resonate with Ridge, pushing him to re-evaluate his feelings for Brooke, and his lingering connection to Taylor. As Ridge grapples with his emotions, he begins to question whether his relationship with Brooke can survive this latest betrayal. The stage is set for a heart-wrenching confrontation that could redefine their future. What's next for Brooke, Ridge, and Forrester Creations? Brooke Logan's decision to become CEO marks a turning point for the bold and the beautiful. With the Logans in power and the Forresters on the defensive, the battle for control of Forrester Creations is more intense than ever. Will Brooke's leadership stabilize the company, or will it deepen the divide between the Logans and the Forresters? Can Ridge and Brooke find a way to repair their fractured relationship, or is this the end of Bridge for good? And how will Steffy's determination to fight back shape the future of the company? At Il Giardino, Remy Price sits alone, staring at his phone with a mix of satisfaction and malice. The screen displays his latest handiwork, evidence of his plan to sabotage Electra's career and reputation. "Your world is about to unravel," he whispers to himself, a twisted smile playing on his lips. "And I'll be there to pick up the pieces again." As he revels in his schemes, Will Spencer walks in, his calm demeanor masking the storm brewing beneath the surface. Spotting Remy, he strides over with purpose. "I'm not here for pizza," Will says, his voice steady but firm. "I'm here to talk about Electra." Will's protective instincts kick in as he confronts Remy. "She's happy," he asserts, his tone unwavering. "She's thriving at Forrester. Don't ruin that for her." Remy, feigning outrage, responds, "Why would I mess things up for Electra? She's my friend." But Will doesn't buy the act. "She's talented, and she has a bright future ahead of her," he continues. "If you do anything to jeopardize that, you'll answer to me." The tension between the two men is palpable, setting the stage for a showdown that could have far-reaching consequences for Electra and everyone around her. Hope and Carter's risky decision in the Forrester main office. Carter Walton and Hope Logan discuss the next big move for the company, appointing Brooke Logan as CEO. Carter, ever the strategist, argues that Brooke is the perfect choice. She's run this company before, he points out. She knows what it takes to lead. Hope, however, hesitates. While she agrees with Carter's logic, she can't ignore the personal ramifications. If my mom takes this role, she says softly, what does that mean for her relationship with Ridge? Carter acknowledges Hope's concerns but urges her to prioritize the company's future. This isn't about Ridge, he insists. It's about what's best for Forrester Creations. Hope reluctantly agrees. My mom is the best person for the job, she concedes. But this will cause problems, there's no avoiding that. As they finalize their decision, the weight of their choices hangs heavy in the air, foreshadowing the chaos to come. Steffy, Ridge, and Eric plot their comeback at the Cliff House. Steffy Forrester, Ridge Forrester, and Eric Forrester gather to strategize their next move. The trio is united in their determination to reclaim Forrester Creations from Carter and Hope, but the path forward is far from clear. We're not stepping foot in that place until it's ours again, Steffy declares, her voice brimming with defiance. Ridge nods in agreement. Carter doesn't understand what it takes to run a company like this, he says. This isn't just a business, it's a community of artists. It's about inspiration, vision, and passion. Carter doesn't have that. Eric, the patriarch of the family, shakes his head in frustration. It's a travesty, he mutters. How does he think he can run a global luxury brand without us? The conversation turns to Hope's influence over Carter, with Steffy blaming her rival for the coup. Hope destroyed Carter, she says bitterly. And now she's going to ruin the company, too. Despite their anger, the Forresters remain hopeful. This won't last, Ridge says with quiet determination. Carter and Hope can't run the company without us. As they continue to plot their comeback, their resolve strengthens, setting the stage for a fierce battle for control. The emotional stakes for Ridge and Brooke. While the Forresters strategize, Ridge grapples with the emotional fallout of the situation. The possibility of Brooke accepting the CEO role weighs heavily on him, threatening to deepen the rift between them. For Ridge, this isn't just about business, it's deeply personal. Brooke's decision to align herself with Carter and Hope feels like a betrayal, a sign that their relationship may never recover. As he discusses the situation with Steffy and Eric, his frustration is palpable. How can she do this, he wonders aloud. The tension between Ridge and Brooke underscores the complexity of their relationship. While their love has endured countless trials, the current situation forces them to confront difficult questions about loyalty, trust, and priorities. Will they find a way to bridge the divide, or is this the beginning of the end for their iconic romance? Electra caught in the crossfire amid the power struggle at Forrester Creations. Electra finds herself caught in the crossfire. As an up-and-coming talent, she's worked tirelessly to prove herself, but the leaked deepfakes orchestrated by Remy threatened to derail her career. Electra's connection to both Will and Remy adds another layer of complexity. While she values Remy's friendship, she remains oblivious to his true motives. To her, he's a supportive presence, someone she can rely on during difficult times. But Will sees things differently. His growing suspicion of Remy leads him to take a more protective stance, confronting Remy in an effort to shield Electra from harm. The tension between the two men creates a web of intrigue that could have devastating consequences for everyone involved. As Electra navigates these challenges, her resilience and determination will be put to the test. Will she uncover the truth about Remy before it's too late, or will she become another casualty in the battle for power and control at Forrester Creations? What lies ahead for Forrester Creations? The stakes have never been higher at Forrester Creations. With the Logans and the Forresters locked in a power struggle, alliances will be tested, relationships will be strained, and loyalties will be questioned. Will Steffy, Ridge, and Eric find a way to reclaim their legacy? Can Brooke lead the company without sacrificing her relationship with Ridge? And will Will's confrontation with Remy expose the truth about his schemes, or will Electra pay the price for trusting the wrong person? Carter Walton drops a bombshell in the main office. The day takes a dramatic turn at Forrester Creations when Brooke Logan announces Electra's firing to Carter Walton and Hope Logan. Her delivery is calm and calculated, but it's clear she knows the decision will spark controversy. With everything going on, Katie and I decided it would be best to handle Electra's departure quickly and discreetly, Brooke explains, her tone leaving no room for argument. Hope, however, is visibly shaken. You fired her? We just assured her the jewelry line was safe, she exclaims, her disbelief palpable. Carter, on the other hand, seems unfazed. In fact, he's grateful for Brooke's decisive action, calling it the mark of a seasoned executive. His response underscores his confidence in Brooke's ability to navigate the complexities of leadership. We're going to need a new CEO, he announces, a sly grin spreading across his face. Brooke's curiosity is piqued. Do you have someone in mind? She asks. Carter's response, cryptic yet confident, leaves the room buzzing with speculation. This moment sets the stage for a major shakeup at Forrester Creations, with Carter's leadership strategy and Brooke's role in the company coming under intense scrutiny. Steffy and Ridge reflect on trust betrayed. Over at the Cliff House, Steffy and Ridge Forrester are reeling from the aftermath of Carter's takeover. With Eric having left the conversation, the father-daughter duo turns to their shared frustration and regret. Steffy's anger is evident as she paces the room. I hate this for Granddad, she says, her voice thick with emotion. He trusted Carter, and we all paid the price. Ridge nods in agreement, his expression grim. We should have looked closer at the papers, he admits. We let our guard down, and now Carter's running the show. Despite their regret, there's a sense of determination in their tone. Ridge, ever the optimist, believes it's only a matter of time before things start to fall apart under Carter's leadership. This isn't sustainable, he asserts. Carter doesn't understand what it takes to run a company like Forrester. This conversation not only highlights the emotional stakes for the Forresters, but also sets the stage for their eventual fight to reclaim what's theirs. Electra's emotional breakdown in the salon. Meanwhile, in the salon, Electra Forrester is grappling with the devastating news of her firing. Returning to find Will Spencer waiting for her, she barely has time to gather her thoughts before he begins apologizing. I went to see Remy, Will admits, his voice filled with regret. I know I shouldn't have, but I just wanted to protect you. Electra, overwhelmed by the weight of the day's events, begins to cry. What's wrong, Electra? Will asks, concern etched on his face. Through her tears, Electra finally reveals the truth. I was let go from Forrester. Will, I was fired. Her words hang heavy in the air, the reality of her situation sinking in. Will's reaction is one of both shock and resolve. This isn't right, he says, his protective instincts kicking in. This scene not only deepens Electra's character but also strengthens her bond with Will, setting up a potential alliance that could prove crucial in the battles to come. Ivy and Katie's tense exchange over Electra. In the design office, Ivy confronts Katie about Electra's firing. Did Carter tell you to do this? She demands, her tone sharp. Katie, ever composed, insists the decision was hers, but Ivy isn't convinced. Electra loves Forrester, Ivy argues, her voice tinged with frustration. She's dedicated, talented, and she belongs here. Katie, however, remains firm, citing timing as the primary reason for Electra's departure. It's not the right time to have her here, she says, her words carefully measured. But Ivy isn't buying it. She accuses Katie of hiding the real reason behind the decision, warning her that Electra and will have grown close. "Good luck explaining this to your son," she adds, her parting words laced with tension. This confrontation highlights the growing rift within the Forrester-Logan alliance, as personal relationships and professional decisions collide in dramatic fashion. What lies ahead? Leadership battles and personal turmoil. The events of the day leave Forrester Creations at a crossroads. With Electra's firing sparking tensions on multiple fronts and Carter's search for a new CEO raising questions about the company's direction, the stakes have never been higher. Steffy and Ridge's determination to reclaim their legacy promises to reignite the battle for control, while Electra's growing bond with Will could add an unexpected twist to the unfolding drama. Meanwhile, Ivy's challenge to Katie underscores the personal toll these decisions are taking on everyone involved. What do you think will happen next? Will Brooke rise to the occasion as Carter's new CEO pick, or will her decision alienate her from the Forresters? Can Electra find a way back to Forrester Creations, or will her firing mark the end of her journey? And how will Steffy and Ridge's plans to fight back shape the future of the company? Share your thoughts and theories in the comments below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for all the latest, bold, and the beautiful updates. With so many layers of intrigue and emotion, this is one storyline you won't want to miss.